looks like we got 4 for yellow and 1 for green. Both teams on the board in the second jam. Now we've got Captain Sassy in the green taking on Angry Bird in the yellow. Captain Sassy with those fast feet out in front, your lead jammer for green. And before the Pat can even reach turn 1, Sassy is back to make her scoring pass. Hip check onto Daryl Dixie. But can't get through. 2 points, 3 points for Captain Sassy during that jam. 0 for yellow. Getting out the score 4-4 as we go into the 4th jam. Dread Riding Hood in the green. Butcher just wrecking ball his way through that pack. Dread forced to recycle by Brim Tracker. And Butcher is your lead jammer. Oh, hits the pack. And slid his feet right under Gatekeeper, who's going to go to the middle box. Butcher for a low block. Goldie trying to control her pack. Dread Riding Hood just had to get past Cruel Whip, and she does. Dread now on her scoring pass as Butcher is still in the penalty box. Brim Cracker avoiding her jammer in the penalty box. Dread Riding Hood with 5 points on that last pass. Dread Riding Hood forced to the inside. Butcher straight out of the penalty box gets 4 points. Dread stays in on her toe stops, gets 4 points. And Cruel Whip headed to the penalty box. Butcher going facing off against Maniac and Goldie. Dread stays in at 1, but for 4 points on that pass. Butcher takes out a key injury before zigging through. Goldie goes for a hit, but swings and misses. Butcher claims 4 points on that pass. Dread Riding Hood back to the 0 line for the recycle. Dread out on the inside. 4 points, and Butcher gets 2 on that last pass. 17 points for Dread Riding Hood on that last jam. 14 for Butcher. Green is now up 18-21. Facing up against Reaper. We have a final up there before the pivot line. Reaper getting tangled up with number 116 on the middle team. Love and tough. Your lead jammer. Reaper getting caught up in that jumble of blockers, and we have a pile up with pop rocks. And Reaper catches that to the nice follow-up hit. From the top, gets her 5 points and quickly follows off this jam. Extending Green's lead 26-17. up. And Amy Bird takes a grand slam. Prima Vaccina is still on her first scoring pass. I'm sorry, still on her initial pass. Drew Bird trying to close that gap, and she has the opportunity to retake the lead for her team here. Prima now out of attack on her first pass, and she can now score some points. But before she gets the opportunity to Angry Bird back to a grand slam, and the yellow team takes the lead. Goldie facing off against Woolwick. Logan is running back from the penalty box. Actually very spread out, moving very fast. And Goldie is out in front of her lead jammer for the green team. Woolwick not far behind though. Woolwick trips over one of her own teammates. And Goldie calls it off after getting 4 points on the board. And again, we have another lead change. 28-33 in the lead with 21 minutes left in the half. Columbus facing off against Reaper. Once again, sizable difference between the two jammers. Reaper out in front lead jammer for Team Yellow. Columbus is struggling to get past that wall. Green team leading their jammer to fend for herself. She's looking for a little bit of help, which Prima is having to deliver on. And looks like we have a backlog penalty all on Prima Vaccina. And Fucking Tough is now out of pack eligible for 4 points, but Reaper already grabbed 4. Those are to the right about the same time. Reaper gets his grand slam and he calls it off. Fluff manages to put 2 points on the board. Yellow takes the lead once again, 37-32. Still anyone's game. Captain Sassy right off the line. Jumps through that pack as Woolwick heads to the penalty box. Captain Sassy is your lead here. It's shoved to the outside by Little Miss Lane, but Sassy finds a little bit of space on that line. Sassy gets tangled up between Angry Bird and Little Miss Lane, but they let her go. She racks up a grand slam on that pass, widening that point spread for the green team. Calling it off. After 4 points, Woolwick held scoreless. Red Riding Hood going up against B Red Riding Hood in a power jam that will go the full 2 minutes. And Walker's player paper. And she nearly got through before she got swallowed again by those yellow walkers. Looks like Butcher is going to go to the penalty box rolling his jammer. Red takes the grand slam on that first pass. Slowing down. As Red Riding Hood looks for a little bit of daylight on the outside, we got glasses flying all over the place. With a low block call on Red Riding Hood, she's going to go to the penalty box in the power jam situation, but in reverse. T Savage now the only jammer on the track who gets 4 points on that last pass. Trying to close that gap. For the OG. He's had a shove to the inside, forced to recycle by Goldie. And that is the 2 minutes. B Savage puts 7 points on the board during that jam. Red Riding Hood takes 13. And we'll start the jam in the penalty box as Daryl Dixie now jamming for the yellow team. Working her feet and manages to find some daylight on the outside. Swings through right past Nikki Kitty for lead jammer status. Daryl Dixie with a grand slam on her first scoring pass. Red Riding Hood trying to get through that pack, but Oxford different strategy. And that strategy is coming to fruition as Doom has accepted the jammer helmet cover. Daryl is pulling it off before Doom has to hit the back, taking 5 points on that last pass, total of 10 for the yellow team.
You got that last pass?
Rainbow Dash Arena now jamming for the green team. And Butcher jamming for the yellow. Butcher blazes on through for lead jammer status. Rainbow Dash Arena not far behind. Butcher is taken out on the outside, but Goldie hurts a lot, flipping up to her name. Bony hip skirt. He's what she uses for her. Left in the half. Gatekeeper jamming for the green team. And B Savage jamming for the yellow. Gatekeeper out in front lead jammer for the green team, but not far behind. That would be B Savage. Gatekeeper got called for a backblocking penalty but didn't hear the ref. B-Savage, meanwhile, uses a bit of the confusion to bust through and beat himself 5 points. So we now have a tie game, folks. Maybe that we have a lead change. Yellow taking over with a grand slam from B-Savage. Maniac with a nice hit and force recycle for B-Savage. Gatekeeper, straight through. Gets 4 points right out of the box. B-Savage with the grand slam. Gatekeeper stays upright on his feet. Red with a nice hit to the outside on B-Savage. B-Savage takes 4 points on that last pass, brings the score up to 73-67. Yellow in the lead. Prima Basharina now daring to use River for their respective teams. River forced to recycle by Goldie all the way back past the jam line. And Prima getting shoved in and outside. But she got it right here for the green team. We got a cutting the church penalty called on Reaper. Prima Basharina taking hit after hit, forcing her way through for a grand slam on that pass. Prima in a power jam with 10 minutes left on the clock. Cool Whip and Angry Bird double teaming to hold back Prima Basharina, who has to recycle back about 50 feet. Prima gets past Cool Whip and Gail gets it. Wide net. Goldie, your lead jammer for the green team. Oh, it kind of jumped to Butcher trying to get through. 0 points for either team on that jam. Oh! Epic leap attempt by Captain Sassy. Doom, get off! Doom, get off! Two points for yellow, 1 point for green on that last jam. Right-handed going in. Roll it. Good. Shove to the outside on the straightaway. No pass declared by the ref. Throw whip, your lead, jammer. Dragon is now out of back now to the 4 points. Cole trying to back up her own. And she calls it. Oh, she's trying to call it in. Sits to the box for a back parking penalty. And back button penalty. And Dragon coming up against that pass. Now she's going to go to the box for a back button penalty. Yellow up by 6 points. Red, as soon as she sits down, yellow jammer. Full whip will be released. And full whip is through for 5 points on that pass. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of halftime. And we are going to get back to the action on the track. Yellow team versus green team. For our first one of the second half, we got Angry Bird taking on Prima Bacharina. Score is 115-97, yellow in the lead. I just heard Goldie chanting, I love you, I love you, I love you, and she's using the ADHD wrecking ball. And whatever that strategy was, it seems to have worked because Prima Bacharina is now through and is your lead error for the green team. Angry Bird shoved to the inside by a gatekeeper. Bacharina does the same thing to Grip Cracker. Prima Bacharina finds some space on the inside for a grand slam. Angry Bird runs out of the pack and now eligible to score points. Prima! Nobody's stopping her. She went through completely unscathed. Gets 4 points and falls off the jam. Please join me in thanking all of our wonderful team that helped make this tournament possible. Lee and Kim Brightman, Sweetie Todd, and everyone else behind the scenes. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. I know all the skaters out here definitely appreciate it. And Goldie tries to force a shortcut, but Cool manages to get through. Oh, got Jammer spotted. Cool, but taking a hard hit. Daryl Nixie going against Prima Bacharina. Prima shoved to the inside, remains staying balanced. Right, ever so little space, and Prima Bacharina is your lead jammer. Daryl Nixie fighting her way through, and she is now eligible to score points. Prima working those feet, trying to find her way around. Outside pass, stays in bounds and gets 4 points on that pass. Daryl Nixie tries to do the same, but gets called on a kind of track penalty. That gives Prima Bacharina a power jam, holding opportunity for her to close that point spread and make up some points when she's completely unopposed. Prima takes a grand slam on her first power jam pass. Oh, Prima! Prima took a pretty hard hip check from Butcher Dean inside and calls it off. Following it along with her pitch coach, 4 points for Prima on that last pass. 13 total for Team Green on that jam. 132 to 123. Sassy off like a rocket off that jam line. She's your lead jammer. Daryl Nixie now trying to make her initial pass as Patton Sassy comes in for her scoring pass. And it looks like Patton Sassy took 5 points on her first pass through. And a star pass. Angry Bird taking over jamming duties from Daryl Nixie. Sassy with a spin move. Rather safe than sorry, decides to call it off before Angry Bird can put any additional points on the board. Skydancer now jamming for the yellow team, and Dread Riding Hood jamming for the green. Both jammers still caught up in the fray. Dread Riding Hood just has a couple more runners to get past. Skydancer still tangled up in that web of green. And Skydancer out in front, lead jammer for the yellow team. Dread Riding Hood got tangled up with some opposing blockers, and she is a cutting the track penalty. Dread Riding Hood going to the penalty box along with Cool Whip. Skydancer quickly falling off the jam after getting 5 points for the yellow team. Reaper is the only jammer out there currently for the yellow team, as Dread Riding Hood is in the box for the green team. Reaper with a spin move is your leading jammer. Reaper taking a slide to the outside at turn 2. Forced recycle by Patton Sassy. Goldie with a spin move makes it out of that pack. back to the penalty box. I didn't see what the penalty was for. Looks like a legal procedure, according to first class. Kat Sassy face to face with Reaper. Reaper got the better end of that fight. And Goldie trying to send Reaper out of bounds. And a cutting the track penalty is called on Reaper. I can see 1 foot go out of bounds. And he take the long path to the penalty box. That means Dred's gonna get released. Goldie Hertzela. Goldie takes a bit of a dive as she tries to get past those yellow blockers. Time called. And 4 points for both teams on that last pass. 150 to 134. Yellow still in the lead, but still anybody's game. With just under 20 minutes left in the game. Prima Vacherina now wearing that star for the green team. And Reaper remains in the penalty box for yellow. Prima Vacherina, Zidane and Zach working our way through with good fit footwork. She is her lead jammer for the green team. Who is now in the penalty box. Prima Vacherina makes her rounds, takes the grand slam on that pass. Prima stuck behind a stationary wall of yellow in a power jam. Finds a little bit of space on the inside, persistent pays off, and it's a grand slam on that pass. Illegal procedure called because that was a tossed helmet cover rather than a passed helmet cover. And we have some confusion here about the rules. It cannot be tossed, it must be passed. So we have a legal procedure penalty assessed on the pivot butcher. Oh no, I'm wrong, it's on Reaper. Reaper, the jammer, will get that illegal procedure penalty. Love and Tough jamming for the green team. But we do have an official timeout on the track as the refs confer about something. What is that pose? Only 8 points separating these two teams, and I've got to call it earlier, but we have a lead change. Green team up 158 to 150. Southern Tough caught behind a wall of much taller blockers. Reapers sitting out of bounds, forced to recycle by Maniac. Southern Tough still trying to fight her way through. We got players falling all over the place. Look at the same rush, twice. Reaper out in front lead Jammer for the yellow team. And Willis Smith is going to go to the penalty box for some crime forearm. And we're playing leapfrog here with Reaper and Southern Tough. Nice assist from Goldie, pushing open a path for Southern Tough. Goldie tries to bridge back. Reaper gets 4 points after stealing through his opponent on his knees. Reaper going to the penalty box, I believe, for an illegal procedure penalty. Southern Tough still fighting her way through. She's got 30 seconds left on that jam clock. And we have a start pass. Goldie taking over as the jammer for the green team. Luna speed, nice and fast. Oh, nice hit by B-Savage. Sends Goldie to the inside. Clock expires, but not before Goldie can put 4 points on the board. Sorry, 12 points on the board between Goldie and Southern Tough, maintaining the lead for the green team, 154 to 170. And the whistle blows. Yellow did not feel the full pack. And so right off the line, our lead error before we could blink was Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper jumps to the outside, gets around that pack with ease. And we have number 82 on the yellow team headed to the penalty box. That is Pokolaka. Reaper busts through the pack, but not before she gets a cutting the track penalty, which means we'll be a power jam or Gatekeeper, who is also being lead jam. Gatekeeper looks for some space on the inside, gets shoved to the infield. Captain Sassy trying to stop the bridging potential. Butcher shoving Gatekeeper to the inside. But he manages to get 5 points before calling it out. 3 points for yellow, 19 total for the green team on that jam. With 13.5 minutes left in the game, it's 188 to 157. Only 31 points separating these two teams. Plenty of time for yellow to stage to come back. Prima Batch Arena starting as the lone jammer on the track, as Angry Bird is still in the penalty box. Goldie getting a shot up here at the Butcher with a nice follow-up hit, shoves Prima to the outside. And, oh, once again, Butcher just being relentless. Goldwood stays in bounds on her toe stops. And gets 5 points on that pass. Goldie out of the box and on a scoring pass. Goldwood trying to make up some points. Can't call it just yet. Goldie gets 4 points. Goldie tries to call it off. There was a little confusion about a potential penalty, so that was a delayed call off, but Goldie does manage to get 7 points on the board. Goldwood with 13, 199 to 170, slowly chipping away at that lead. And we have an official review from the yellow team. Alrighty, so the yellow team was contesting that late call-off when their jammer started to call it off when they were in the middle of a practice. But it took a little while because the ref thought they saw a penalty, which would have meant the jammer could not have called it off. However, there was no penalty. There was a delayed call-off, but they will not be removing the 3 points that the green jammer got in the time the delayed call-off took place. However, yellow does retain their official review, but we cannot remove the points from the board. So keep going like that doesn't happen. Sassy jamming for the green team. And B Savage jamming for the yellow. Sassy gets a bit of a running start, but B Savage manages to cut through in the front. He is your lead jammer for the yellow team. B Savage untouched on the inside. And Sassy trying to make up some ground. Move those feet. Nice jump by B Savage. He gets 4 points on that pass, 8 total. Slowly chipping away at that lead. Meanwhile, Captain Sassy's 4 points send the green team over the 200-point mark. And we got some jammer hugs on the jam line. Cruel Whip in the yellow, Prima Bacharina in the green. Jammer taking opposing pass to the pack, Prima finds some space on the outside, and with a little bit of chassé on the line to get through, it is your lead jammer. Cruel Whip not far behind. Both jammers hit the pack simultaneously, trying to find a way through. Prima gets shoved to the outside by Green Cracker. Cruel Whip finds some space up front, gets the 4 points, and calls it off. Looks like Prima got 2 on that jam as well. Now we got Low Fandom jamming for the green team, and Daryl Dixie jamming for the yellow. So jammers neck and neck, but Daryl Dixie is the lead jammer. She's in control. Little Random gets shoved to the outside by Little Miss Thing. Split pack. Split wall defense, and it looks like we have a triangle strategy trying to push Daryl Dixie to the outside. Well, Amanda moves through first. She's not the lead jammer, she's the jammer in the lead with 4 points. Daryl Dixie still trying to make her way through, tries to stay inbounds despite hits from Bucking Tap. Sassy Maniac and a hit and run. Daryl Dixie gets her 4 points and quickly calls it off. 210 to 186, heading into the last 8 minutes of the game. And right, your lead jammer is Golden Ursula for the green team. the green jammer was only awarded 2 points, but one of the yellow blockers was in the penalty box, so she should have gotten 3. The refs are saying, all right, yep, we messed up. We're going to give you that extra point, and they retain their official review. So both teams have won their official reviews during this half, which is a rarity. Not so rare as this matchup we're seeing on the jam line. Captain Sassy in the green, P Savage in the yellow. P Savage sprints off that line on the outside, finds daylight. Oh, Butcher with a nice follow-up hit, anticipating Captain Sassy's moves. Hit and run. Looks like she took a hard fall on someone's skate. And looks like she is hurt. We need a medic to turn 1, please. Laid on someone's skate, that hurts for sure. With the wheel to the back of the hip. Wearing the star for the yellow team, Prima Bacharina, once again wearing the star for the green. Butcher's in the yellow, Prima's in the green. Prima finds some space on the inside and she uses her lead jammer. Butcher not far behind at this point, is an all-out sprint to that pack. Prima in control, pulls it off. After forcing Butcher to do a bit of a tuck and roll. Roll whip in the yellow. Gatekeeper in the green. Gatekeeper out front, your lead jammer. Right on his tail, through whip. Both jammers with the attacker at the same time. Through whip comes in, trying to hip check Maniac, but doesn't go very far. Through whip sent to the outside, manages to stay inbounds. Gets 4 points. Matching Gatekeeper's points. Once again, Butcher jamming for the yellow team, and Goldie Hurts flat for the green. 1 blocker apiece in the penalty box. Butcher tries to get an early shot off the line and finds open space on the outside line. Pack speeding up pretty significantly, very wide open spaces. total of 7 points for Captain Sassy. And 4 points for Star Dancer. Just long enough for Cool Whip to find some space and get through to be your lead jammer. Nice apex jump by Cool Whip. Lands it, gets her 4 points while Prima is still trying to fight her way through. Angry Bird going toe-to-toe with Prima. They're at turn 2 waiting to attack the catch. Prima gets her 4 points. We have a timeout called by the green team, it looks like. Goldie Herzl jamming for the green team. Butcher once again for the yellow team. Goldie with a stutter step trying to take some hits. Butcher jumps out in front, your lead jammer for the yellow team. Blazing around that track. Oh, Butcher! Butcher trying to human cannonball, tries to sneak through that way, but it nets him. So Goldie Herzl is in a power jam. Big Savage jumps up to the front of the pack, trying to hold Goldie back. With only 30 seconds left on the period clock. Goldie's got a great opportunity here. Mudblock called on Butcher for that hit on Goldie. So once again, he's going to go to the penalty box and Goldie is all by her limit of 1 in that gap. The period clock has officially expired. It is now all up to the jam clock because we have no lead jammer. Goldie with a couple of quick stutter steps.